Right, what is up, everybody? My name is Afro. This is very unusual or not the typical type of video I normally make. I am doing a whole bunch of fantasy football this year. I'm in 3 leagues, and so with how much I'm gonna be watching football, I figured might as well start making my own videos. Now, whether or not I'll just keep posting them on this channel, and I'll end up making a different channel for that. Who knows? We'll see. But for now, put it on this channel. Um, I'm from the Chicago area. I'm a Bears fan. So I wanted to do my take on what I think or how I think the Bears will do this year. My I don't know, prediction, I guess, for the record or the regular season record, be probably in the more hopeful side of things. But that's how we are going to be. Plus, I also like, I really, really liked our offseason moves, what we've done so far. Um, they have acknowledged the things we were lacking in. We needed a lot of O-line work. We needed some D-line work even. But yeah, we've done a lot of good things. So I think we're going to be a playoff contender this year. I think we can make playoffs. But yeah, now, so I'm going to go through I found this schedule printout page. It's better than looking at just like the ESPN. But once we get to the regular season, so game number 1, week 1 against the Vikings, first Monday Night Football game of the season. I this is gonna be one of the few games where I could see my prediction being wrong. I wouldn't be surprised if I end up being wrong, but I'm gonna go ahead and say we're gonna win this game. I mean, the Vikings have a great offense. Don't get me wrong. I think if we are going to beat them this year, the chance is at home versus out in Minnesota. The only thing is it's being the first game of the year. Who knows how it's going to go. And, if J.J. McCarthy ends up not being all that great, the Vikings aren't going to be nearly as good as they were last year. But if he is as good or as better than Sam Darnold was, then we might be screwed. But so I think we'll win that game. And then next week, week 2, we are against the Lions in Detroit. I doubt we'll win that game. I'm pretty sure when we played them last year, they swept us both games. Like, they just dominated us. Maybe not dominated, but our offense was like we couldn't really do. Cowboys. We're at home again, week 3 against the Cowboys. I think we can win that one. The Cowboys won, just traded was it Micah Parsons? So he was a pretty solid piece in their defense. That might help us out. But I think we have a good chance of winning. And then we're at Las Vegas. Yeah, they have Brock Bowers. I think we'll beat them. I don't think we'll lose to the. I mean, we could maybe lose at their stadium as the away team, but I think we'd win that. So I'm cool with that. That's 3-1, I think, right now. Then we have our bye week, week 5. Good time to chill. Sunday. Oh, then they play Monday night. Yeah, that's another Monday night. Boy. Okay. Yeah, we'll be coming off of a bye week. I think it'll be a tough game, but I think we can win at Washington. So I'm pretty ballsy with a 4-1 start. And then we host the Saints, and I think we'll beat them. So there's 6-1. No, 5-1. Then we play the Ravens. We're gonna lose that game. Bengals. It'll be a tough game. We're gonna be at Cincinnati, so I don't think we'll win that game. So there we got what is that 6-2. And then we host the New York Giants. We'll beat them. Nothing really too much of comments about that. It's really the ones that I feel like could go either way are going to be the ones I'm going to be talking about. This next game, or week, what is that? Week 11, we are at Minnesota. I don't think we'll beat the Vikings at home or away. Yeah, I don't think we could beat them. I mean, if if JJ McCarthy really doesn't turn out to be that well, and who knows how injuries are and looking throughout the season stuff, maybe things will change by the time we hit to week 11. But I don't think we'd win that game. That would be 6-9, or no, 6-9, 6-3. And then we host the Steelers. Aaron Rodgers is so old. He needs to retire. Wait, well, we should not lose that game. So 7-3. Hold on, my math is wrong. I said 6-3 for Minnesota. That should have been, I think, 7-3. I'll be keeping a tally as I'm going. So if I'm wrong, I'm wrong. But I think I'm still at 7-3. And then we host the Steelers, so we'll beat them 8-3. Then we are at Philadelphia. I don't think we're gonna that game. I think they're gonna be doing the same things that they did last season. So that I feel like we'll lose. So there's what, 7-4, 8-4. I think 8-4. And then we're at Green Bay. I would really like to think we could beat Green Bay both games. I think I'm a little trolling for that one. I don't think we'll beat them. They're at Green Bay, so like the loss there, 8-5. Then we host the Browns. They're gonna suck this year, so they might get one win this year for real, maybe. So that'll be 9-4, 9-5. Sorry. Then we host the Packers. That one we could win, I think. I think we could win that one. I don't know. Like I said, we'll see how teams are, how injuries are doing, and all that stuff. I know Green Bay has the same bye week as us, so I'm not too worried about. I don't need to really look at that. But I think they are one of the favorites to win the Super Bowl now after that Micah Parsons trade. So maybe they're insane and we lose again. So that one I could see us losing the other way, but I'm gonna say we're gonna win that. That's 10-5 against the 49ers. All right, so while editing this video at this point here, I did not like my take on the 49ers game, and I'm changing my answer. Partially is because at the time I thought I had the right win total and I do not. So yeah, I'm changing my answer to this one here. I do think we will beat the San Francisco 49ers. Also, it's week 17. So depending on how playoffs are looking for us and for the 49ers, we may need to try a little bit harder than they do or something like that. So, we'll see how it goes. But at that point, I think we will beat them. When we play the Lions again for our last week, that's going to suck. I don't think we'll beat that one. I think we'll end 10-7. I predict. Good win, good end 10-7. If we lose to the 2 games, I feel like we get flipped. It would be a coin flip. Or 3 games, then it would be 7-10, and that wouldn't be so great. But I think we'll be 10-7. I could see us being in the range 7-10 and 10-7 at the end of it. But I'm hopeful for it. I did mention that I'm doing 3 fantasy leagues, so if people want, I can be talking about them on here and in my videos and stuff. But yeah, that's gonna be about it. Let me know your comment down below what you guys think about my listing. If you guys agree, disagree, think I'm crazy, think I'm got pretty solid ideas, let me know what you think. But yeah, appreciate everyone chilling and watching this video. Maybe I'll start making more in the future. We'll see.